In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse Season 4.
Jessica, Ava, and John Michael did the trouble hunt. They selected Jessica to be the troublemaker. If Jessica gets nominated, her teammates Ava and John Michael each receive a seed.
If they ask what it is, what you gonna tell them? What was in the envelope?
I'm gonna say that it was for it's a later advantage. It's a later advantage. I'm gonna just keep saying that.
Okay.
It's a later advantage, it's undecided.
Or disadvantage?
Oh. I'll just say that it's
Because the last thing you need to do is put a target.
Yeah, I don't want that, yeah. I would say like it's an ability that will be available later. I don't know if it's good or bad. That's perfect. Boom.
I think that would work.
Okay, that works.
The purple team, Kim, Dylan, and Ross, chose the risk hunt. Let's see what happened.
Okay, Leo.
You will be sequestered from one another to play a risky game. You may discuss this briefly with the others before the sequester begins.
Okay.
I would trust one of y'all if y'all got to the
Yeah.
greenhouse.
Okay. Depending on how screwed over we are, I think we can take the gamble. You know, like if it's gonna immediately result in us like just being booted, no, not worth it.
No.
Yeah. But what if it's you can get this, but then someone else has to go on the block? Do we want to do that?
I don't think it's worth it. Not in the first round.
Really?
There's too many undecided things. I've seen too many people get first boot.
Yeah,
I don't
agree.
think we should risk it.
I don't think we should feel comfortable enough to be volunteering to go on the block, no matter what the reward is.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I think if it's a minor and you just have to use your judgment, I trust you guys. You
Yeah,
guys are smart.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll use our judgment, and
Let's not screw each other over unless it's like
Correct.
a minor screw over.
we can still work together moving forward.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
I believe in y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Team Purple. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so I think that's actually a good foundation of a bond between us three. I'm looking to work with him long term. I think Ross is a serious game player, and I'd rather him be on my side rather than against me. So I must decide to play a dice rolling game. The risks are, if no one competes, no one gets seeds. If one person competes, that person gets seed. 2 people compete. The winner gets 2 seed, and the loser loses a seed. The loser's seed dissolves even if it has already been given away. If all 3 people compete, all 3 players lose a seed. Your seeds will dissolve even if they have already been given away. And I think I'm okay without seeds right now, and I'll get really goodwill with the other 2 if they take the seeds. So I'm gonna hope that the other 2 take the seeds, and I don't. And I'm not gonna play the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your final decision?
Yeah.
I think this is risky. It's kind of one of those things where like, if we all don't touch it, we're good. But if one person, 2 people, all of us do, then we're kind of screwed over a bit. It's kind of hard because I think if one person gets a seed out of the team, I think it could be used wisely later on in the game to boost us up even if we're not a team anymore. I think loyalty is really important. I will probably not compete just because I think that's the safer route, and I think that they do want to be a little bit more safe. So I'm gonna just take one for the team and not roll the dice.
So this is a question of how risk averse we think the other people are going to be. Are they going to try to protect their seed? Or are they going to try to get one? They're probably going to try to go for it. So we're all three gonna end up losing one. But on the off chance that they don't, I think I would rather, I'm not even sure if it's that big of a deal to not have a seed at the beginning. Makes me less threatening. I'm gonna play.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to reveal the results. One of you decided to risk it. Okay, so Ross, you will be receiving a seed. Okay.
Okay. Good job.
That's,
Okay.
That's
Yes.
a team win, by
that's
the
what
way.
I wanted.
Okay.
That's what I wanted.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
And
thank you.
nothing happens to you.
What if y'all were
I was
gonna grab
really
it?
hoping one of you would take it,
Me
so we didn't
too.
have to compete.
Me
I was
too.
like, either we get none or at least one person.
I was really trying to think. It's like, who would take it? I was thinking it was going to be you, to be
I
honest.
thought it was because you like really.
You take the charge, so
I was a little bit more risk, yeah.
No,
I
risk
was
averse.
hoping so.
But so my idea was that, okay, in my opinion, at least for this round, you have a seed, you have a seed, I have a seed, and we have a seed. Because I feel like
Yes,
we earned that together.
I do.
And
Wait,
so,
how did we get a seed already?
because I just took we all start with one seed.
Oh, you start with one
We start
seed?
with one seed,
Oh, okay.
correct?
Yes.
And so now we have 4 seeds as a team. We each have
Yeah.
our one seed, do it
Yeah.
as you will. And I feel like that's, I
We
mean, I
could
guess I'm
say-
in control of it,
Yeah.
but I
We work together.
I think we earned that together.
Yeah.
I think so too.
All right. So are we looking to kind of like save our seeds up for like something in the shop at a later round? Because I don't think we really need to make moves yet.
I
No,
don't,
not
I don't,
yet.
I don't feel like I don't think we need to make big moves yet, unless
No.
someone gets put up, then we can talk about it. But
Yeah.
I feel like let's just
Do we know who won?
just 5 right now.
Bada bing! All right. Congratulations, red team.
Yeah.
All right, so red team, congratulations. You are the first players to enter the greenhouse.
Oh.
You're going to the greenhouse.
Yes, that's us.
Congrats, green team. So sorry, but you do get to do seed
Yahtzee.
hut. Yahtzee! There's your seed hut. Congratulations, red team. Congratulations, come with me to the greenhouse.
Do it.
Okay. Meet with Claire for a special challenge. Or with Claire.
We're just gonna do a quick little challenge. You're each gonna get 8 dice, and we'll just roll on the floor. Anytime you roll a 6, you can start stacking. The goal is to stack them all. Once you've rolled all of them as a 6, with the 6 facing the top, first one to stack all with the 6 facing the top wins the challenge.
Gotcha.
Any questions?
Seems pretty straightforward.
It's 8 dice, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
All
6.
8.
Okay.
Each player has the same amount of dice left. Who's gonna win?
Got it.
And Anthony wins the challenge.
Nice.
Can I knock him down?
Go ahead.
Okay.
We feel like since we were not in the majority of the challenge, all of us, that we might be vulnerable to
Right.
put up.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Yeah, because I was like, I will not put out first. But yeah, I mean, it's like, the thing's like in this, but it's like 2 people have to not get picked.
Yeah.
It sucks as me, but like, it's not like I nominated, so it's like, I mean, it's just part of the challenge. I mean, like, but also even so, when 3 people win a challenge anyway, I just
Yeah,
not
I
3,
feel like
so
we
I'm-
could take advantage of being early out of the challenge by forming these bonds that
Yes.
those still in the game can't.
Yeah.
You have to like talk to people. Yeah.
So like, we'll be honest with you guys, we found a seed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so it happens. I mean, like, yeah. Then, I mean, there's no point lying about it because I mean, we had an hour to find it. So I mean, like, if we didn't find that, even switch. So I mean, also just one seed.
Yeah.
Really precious. But yeah, so I have this. I'm just gonna keep in my pocket. I don't know where else to put it right now.
Yeah.
I would put it in my seed thing, but like.
Maybe you don't want them to know.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna eventually, realistically. So I mean, I don't really care because it's just I care to have a seed, but it's like
Yeah.
I just have a seed at this point, so it's like well,
Yeah.
technically 2, I think. Whatever.
Yeah. We did not obtain a seed. We
No.
did not obtain a seed. No.
What you say?
We did not obtain a seed.
Oh.
Our thing, yeah, is situational. So we have an ability that's gonna become later, and it's gonna be good or bad, and it's like we don't even have anything right now to show.
What game was it again?
We got trouble.
Trouble. Oh, yeah, that sense.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a if this then you get a seed.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just.
Yep. So we don't know
Let's just
whether it's gonna be
wait.
good.
You're seedless.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It is. Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So we were definitely trying to get out the field. We're definitely trying to see the other people, but yes, we are definitely in the boat of we have more time to talk,
Yeah.
and that's really the better part.
All combined, all 5 of us together, we have 1 extra seed.
What
What are they gonna do against that?
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Right. Right.
I guess we're
I
about to find out which one actually is.
think like we don't know too much about Seth, but Seth I think feels the pressure. Seth and Brock feel the pressure of being.
Oh yeah.
Imagine, we all said before they got here that like, kind of Loki said they might be the first to go, and then
Yeah.
if they get greenhouse first, that would be poetic. I mean, I'm
Yeah. So I think that
Builds the narrative.
Yeah, we definitely just have a talking game. If the other team gets greenhouse, then it's definitely a talking game, and like
Yes.
they were here when everybody was here.
Yeah.
But if Seth's team goes to greenhouse, then I think we all have to really up our game because
Yeah.
they don't, you know, they'll
the
take
only
first
people
pick.
they know are the ones they've been playing the challenge with. So the
Right.
ones they played the least with,
Right.
we're gonna have outs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like pretty much got here and then the game started. So like they don't really know much about any of us.
Yes.
Besides the people who take we're in the challenge.
Yeah.
And
And
we're
it's
nothing
like I
of
think
the
they're
sort.
stressed. So anytime we talk
Oh,
to
yeah.
this slow and calm
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
friend.
They do have Kelby on they do have Kelby on their team though, and Kelby was the first one awake this morning.
Yes.
So she knows everybody,
Yes.
so hopefully she
Yes.
can vouch for
I
some
know.
of
I
us.
think
Yeah.
she like I need to watch Kelby's ready to
She
play.
is scary,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But if it's that team that goes to the greenhouse, I'll trust her the most because of the
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
All right, congratulations. All right, so for this first round, we are going to allow you all to decide which powers you want to carry. The Sunflower has the power to nominate 2 players for banishment. They will nominate first, and each one of the players that they nominate receives a seed when they are nominated. Okay? That is the Sunflower's power. The Rose will nominate 1 player for banishment. They will nominate after Sunflower, and the person that they nominate does not receive a seed, and they will break the tie at a banishment if we need to break the tie. Okay. The last power is the Tulip. The Tulip can block 2 players from voting in the banishment round, and blocked votes can be used in later ceremonies. Make sense? Okay. So we've got the Sunflower, the Rose, and the Tulip. You all can decide who wants which power for this week.
I think I'd rather the tulip, just so I don't get blood on my hands, but I know then that puts y'all in a situation.
I don't mind being the Sunflower. Unless you want it, you want it. You can have it.
So you can settle on that.
Yeah,
we can settle.
I'll be the Sunflower.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you're my son.
Cool. Cool.
Okay, so we've said that Seth is going to take.
I'll take
Oh wait, can tulip be nominated?
Tulip cannot be nominated.
Okay, I
No.
was about to be like, please don't put me up.
No, no. So, Sunflower, Brock is choosing the Rose, and
Tulip.
Tulip.
Okay, so I think we need to figure out who all won the
Yes.
seats inside.
Yeah, they're gonna have more money than us. So
Exactly.
They're gonna do better
So
at
I
the
don't
auction.
think we need to nominate your people that have won, because then they'll get more money. Does that make
Gotcha.
sense?
That's fair.
So we
'Cause
need to pick.
when you nominate somebody, they get a seed,
Yes.
right? So that's giving them more money essentially. So we need to find who won that
And
make
not
sure to not nominate them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Did y'all win any seats?
Yeah, we got one as
As a team?
Correct.
Yeah.
Well,
It's in one of them. It's in his bank.
Yeah.
But like,
Y'all are gonna talk about it and use it together? Okay.
we feel like it's all of our children.
Yeah.
We're co-parenting that one seat.
yeah. It's a joint bank account.
Co-parenting super group.
Oh, y'all have y'all congratulations.
Tulip.
Oh my, the rarest of all the flowers. And Rose, congratulations.
Absolutely.
I know. So we didn't get nothing yet. We got a situation.
Yeah, the situation?
As in, yeah.
Y'all need to find it, or?
I have right here. Are y'all in too?
John Michael. We are
Good to
just
see
seeing
you.
how everybody went. We were the first game that, like, you know, we got the first team.
Did y'all not do the trouble?
Actually, so
We didn't. No, you don't play another game. You get like a hint.
Yeah, but y'all didn't.
hint?
it was.
Oh, y'all haven't found y'all seed.
It's a
This thing right here?
situation.
Yeah.
So it's like if this happens, then this happens. So we don't know.
I used to hate these
when
math
the-
problems in school.
If this
if then math problems.
Yes.
Wasn't a word problem guy.
Yes, I know. So we don't know if it's good or bad. We don't know when it's going to happen. So we're looking to provide services, whatever you need.
Good job. Good job.
Whatever y'all need.
Yeah.
So yes. No, not the. But why?
Because I don't know that. That's like
Oh,
worst
good.
case scenario.
I flashed my pearlies at Brock. Like.
So the gray team is saying that they don't have a seed and they have a problem, and they were explaining it, but I wasn't really
It's a
listening.
situation.
Yeah,
It's a situation.
I don't quite believe that because they're the first team out. They should have had.
Yeah, I was
a
gonna
seed.
say that might be strategizing. People are
No, they're
people are-
100% strategy. Okay, so full transparency. I've seen Jessica play in a previous season.
Okay.
And she lied then. So
Uh-huh.
I think she's probably lying to us again, to be honest.
Interesting. Interesting. Do you have a seed?
No. So our
Okay.
competition, we had to play Risk, and it was essentially if all three of us took, we were separated when we made the decision. If all three of us took the seed, none of us got it, and we all
Gotcha.
lost one.
Interesting.
If two of us took it, they had to compete, and the loser loses one.
Mhm.
If one of us took it, then that person just gets a seed.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
We took,
Interesting,
we talked
interesting.
about our, because we were allowed like 5 minutes or so of strategy beforehand,
Mhm.
and we're like, let's make sure Ross takes the risk if it's gonna happen, you know? And it happened to work out in our favor. So he has a seed, but we talked about like working together for it.
That's fair. That's fair. Because if one of y'all lied, they'd be like, you made me do a challenge. What's the seed?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And what team are you on? What team are you on?
I'm purple.
Purple?
He doesn't.
The nun team.
The nun team. Let's go. The transparent
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, be transparent because I got to see.
Hey, honest person, honest person.
Well, I gotta be completely honest with you. Obviously, we won. We got the powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're making a bit of a team decision here.
Okay. Yeah.
We can give some seeds out. We can do some stuff. So, Team Red is looking for alliances. Which is all
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm looking to work with you.
like,
Yeah,
we-
same.
Dylan and Caleb.
Yeah.
Look, keep us in mind. Keep us in mind in the future, and we will keep y'all in mind as well.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mental note, Roth, right?
Roth.
Yes. Okay.
Like full transparency, y'all good with me if I get into power next time?
Dude.
Because I'm not looking to target y'all. Like,
I can tell you're not lying here. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. So I obviously pulled you to the side. Team Red, we're building something. You know, we've started a bit of a dynasty already.
Okay.
And we want to build it further, so we're looking for allies,
Yeah.
essentially.
Um,
As you know, we have, on the Team Red, we have the powers right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, we want to use those to help build a team. So
So look.
we would love to have you, we would love to be able to call upon you when the time comes, and you can also call upon us when the time comes.
Yeah.
Ally.
I'm looking to work with y'all too,
Uh-huh.
and I think like I'll also have the numbers in purple too.
Gotcha.
And obviously we kind of have Caleb,
Mhm.
and so it's like 7 there. So like
Yeah.
we can, for the most part, we can kind of control things of the game a
No,
little
we have
bit.
an empire.
Um,
We need to keep this alliance going. I'm going to talk to my people.
I'm gonna talk to
I'm going to Team Red. You're purple, correct?
Yeah, purple.
Okay, talk to your Team Purple. Get them a general vibe of it. We don't necessarily have obviously the edges and everything cut out right now, but we know what we're working towards.
Yeah.
And with Caleb, if we can get whoever his partner,
Gavin? Yeah,
Gavin,
Yeah.
Gavin and Caleb. I think we have the numbers.
Yeah.
We have the numbers to
And we
make
could
this
run with that
interesting.
for a little bit.
Let's do it.
Let's try to make it
Have to
happen.
talk to Team Red.
Arrived at our first Seed Immunity Challenge. So, I've got 60 seconds on the clock. I'm pressing go. When I press go, you will choose if you will play this challenge for seeds, you will move into this area, or immunity, stay on this side of the house. Ready, set, go. Seeds over here.
Okay, yeah.
Immunity over here. Greenhouse players, you are good to watch. Are you playing for seeds or immunity in round 1? Anybody else want to change? I will end the clock early in the interest of time if we are all set where we are. We've got immunity, we've got seeds. Playing for immunity, we've got Caleb, we've got Ross, we've got Ruby, we've got Gavin, we've got Anthony. You all know that you are playing for immunity. Love that. Okay, on this side we've got John Michael, Ava, Jessica, Kim, Dylan, Victoria, playing for seeds. Iconic. Okay, great. So for our first Seed Immunity Challenge, we're playing Candyland, which is great. So the greenhouse players will be blindfolded and they will be doing a taste test of our different dum-dums here. The name of the game is to then spin around and put the order of the, or match the wrapper of the dum-dum in the same order that they tasted them. We're judging for accuracy, and if there's a tie, then we will look at time. Good luck.
That is number 2. Or vision 2.
Okay.
We need a palate cleanser. And get some Sprite.
Okay.
I switched it. Okay.
Alright.
So you said you played one of these games before, and then
Yeah, it's usually
Okay.
like
Oh, they
the
go for
stronger
stronger
competitors.
Okay.
Usually like they try to get them out first. So
I
that's why I'm
think
like I'm not
think
trying to lay low until
Yeah.
like it gets into like a couple rounds in, and then it's like
Yeah. I'm definitely overthinking it and need to get my nerves
No,
out with the
same.
first
And to
round.
be
Exactly.
fair, this could go literally so many ways because
Yeah.
most people here have not played before, so
Right.
they probably don't have like necessarily
Right.
a strategy coming in.
and the thing
Yeah.
is the two people nominating got here at
As
the last
friends.
minute,
Yeah.
and as friends.
Yeah.
So it's a last minute thing.
Yeah.
So it's
It
like
kind of
they
leaves
didn't
us a
even get a
clean
chance to, like,
slate
know
to
who
kind
was
of
true.
go and get in
Yeah.
there, but I don't want to be too forward. But I also want to be like,
Yeah.
what's going on in your head?
Yeah. Well, I don't even want to like make myself known to them. Like obviously
You don't
like
wanna
we
seem like
played
you're, like,
with
sucking
them,
up to them.
But
Right.
not
Don't
even so much.
nominate
Not
me.
even so much like the sucking up thing, but it's like if they don't know my name, they're not
Yeah.
gonna pick my name.
That
You
is
know?
true.
Like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to lay low right now
Yeah.
for the most part, and like see where it takes us.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So honestly, like everyone's getting up to go talk to them. I would not do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because like they're gonna see somebody up there that they're gonna recognize from a different competition they saw excelled, and they're gonna be like, oh,
Okay.
let me get rid of that person. You know.
That's what I was thinking. I think they would go for like the second place team. Sorry.
That was
Was it
that's
second
good.
place?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
But whoever showed themselves, God, I don't. Hopefully they wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
But
maybe they
also
know somebody
they-
from a
well,
break.
and they might keep somebody because they think they might be able to form an alliance later. Too.
Exactly.
So it's like
Right.
there's literally just so many ways that it can go when it comes
Right.
to that.
Mhm.
I will say like Ayla's kind of like fierce.
Yeah.
Like I could see her like
Like in a
making
good way
an alliance.
or like a
well, like
she's a threat? Where?
like a threat.
Okay.
Like
threat.
I could see
Yeah.
her like making a promise to you and then turning around and literally
Right.
like
It's like
stabbing you in the
cutthroat.
back.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel that same way about Ross.
Okay.
No,
about
no,
Ross.
no,
So
no.
I was worried about
Okay.
Ross because
Okay.
he seems like he's very smart and he's
Mm-hmm.
doing the he's not starting the pot, but
But
he's
no,
working
but
his ways.
That and like Jessica seems so sweet, but like the same kind of vibes of just like getting to know everybody so she can like
Okay,
Well,
so
she
feel
also
that situation.
she was the first person eliminated in
Greenhouse
Greenhouse
2.
2, and so I feel like she feels like she has like
Something
something to
to
make up
make
for.
up for
Yeah.
exactly.
So it's like, because I kind of have that vibe from her the same way you're saying, like talking to everybody, like playing the field kind of thing.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah.
Because like, and it's like obviously she seems very nice, and she's just also seems like she could just be very like extroverted.
Yeah.
But it's like also,
Well, she was definitely on the radar in season 2 because they Venus flytrapped her.
Right.
Yeah.
So they
Right.
didn't. This wasn't just a plain old vote. Like
Right.
somebody felt in danger. So
yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to tell like with people that have very obviously like fake personalities. It's
Yes.
like, are they doing that to try to get people on their good side, or is that just who they are?
Right.
You know.
exactly.
So I don't know. I'm feeling wobbly. I guess.
same.
No.
But if y'all want a private diagram,
No.
I can.
I do want to make
Yeah,
this,
we'll just have a conversation with about what we're gonna do next. But then we'll tab back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We definitely will.
No, thanks for coming up. Though.
Yeah,
I'll see
thank
y'all.
you.
That guy, fun fact, we had a little discussion with Team Purple, obviously.
Mhm.
They're interested in an alliance. So
It's Ross, him, and who?
Ross, him, and one other guy. We'll have to double check on that. But we
Yeah.
also have Gavin
Caleb.
and Caleb who
Yeah.
said that they were on board.
I really like Ross's.
I really
yeah.
like Ross.
Mhm.
I feel like I can trust him.
I'm saying.
Yeah, no, when we connected with him early too.
Yeah.
This morning.
So I feel like building an alliance like that, we can start to use our numbers, use the powers that we have. We can start to leverage this
Wait,
game in our
I
favor.
love this. It's all guys and me. Please don't let me be
One
the
of the-
first
one
one
of the
out of
fellas.
our group.
No, no, this is a core. No, you.
No, you're part of the core.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
especially after that first round.
I'm about to say
performance.
that, especially after
Come
that,
on
that
now.
target shooting right there. Like, we
Look.
we
I'm
can't-
such
we
a
can't
good
do
shot.
that.
Okay,
So-
so I'm thinking maybe like to hide our alliance with
100%,
other
yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah, no,
maybe
we're making
you
this
should-
public. I made sure to
No,
say
no,
this
no.
all on the side.
Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking like maybe you should nominate 2 of our alliance so that they get seeds,
I think that's it.
and then our target.
We need what I'm saying. I agree. 100%.
I would just be
no, I
very-
agree because I feel like they don't.
Well, the thing
they
is
don't have seats.
They get a seat as a team, so if we nominate just one of them and then give
Only
the
they will
other,
get a seat.
yeah, and
Well,
then
that's
give that
okay.
other nominate. And the thing, wait, you also have a nomination.
But they don't get a seed.
Exactly. So that one we can
That's our
use
actual
for-
target.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I feel like with the seed, if we want to formalize that alliance, that being said, we need that team to like all 3 of them agree,
Yeah.
which we have.
I mean, it doesn't
2/3
have
of
to
them.
be a team because the team was only for round 1. I mean, if we only want 2 of them.
We can leverage the numbers.
I was gonna say I don't mind that part at all either, especially because we know both Ross and Dylan would have allegiance.
Well, let's talk to those 2 and see what they feel about the rest of the team. More the merrier in terms of numbers.
There's 3 people on the team before.
3.
Yeah.
3.
So
I'm saying if we can get all 3 in a good alliance, but if we don't feel good about that 3rd person, but I'm saying if we can give 1 seed out and that's enough to like seal an alliance, I feel like that's worth it.
Yeah.
I
But
like
it's 2
it.
seeds.
I like
You're
it. You know what I'm
nominating.
saying?
He nominates 2.
So my only concern is that I don't want to put them on a chopping block either.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
I would, with one.
I have the tiebreaker.
So
I have the tiebreaker.
I do want to give them a seed in that way. So what we could do is they get the seed as a team, right? Whoever the 3rd player is, that's not Ross or Dylan, since we want to keep Ross or Dylan.
Okay.
We'll give them, but we'll let them know, like, hey,
Yeah.
this is us giving you a
I
seed.
think being very transparent.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
important.
Like, look, we have to nominate one of you.
Gotcha.
We're gonna go ahead with you, using something like that, so that way you guys get a seed. Now, what are we? But I don't want to. Giving them 2 seeds would be generous, but that's also puts 2 of them on the chopping block, which I
Yeah.
don't like. So I feel like
Maybe
the other.
someone like outside of our alliance that we're just not worried about.
Yeah, I was gonna say just someone that we're just not worried
I
about
don't
at all.
I
Whatsoever.
don't trust Jessica at all.
Oh,
With
That's
the-
why
I was gonna.
Yeah.
But
That's
then
the,
y'all, I feel really bad because she was on season 2 and then she was the first one eliminated on that one too.
Okay, I don't want to be.
But
I do not. I will say I just didn't. I didn't as much like the energy that she like the second she saw us come back, just like
she was very
gravitate like, hey, how's it
how are
going?
you?
And if I could be of
Congratulations.
any service, and it was like, okay, we could, I could hear we're.
I think
it seemed
I think
it
give
seemed
her a round. Give her a
Yeah,
round right
no,
now
for
because
sure.
right now I feel like not enough people might have picked up on being suspicious,
well,
so she would still have the vote to stay in.
She has publicly said she has played multiple games.
That's what I'm saying. I
And
just
she has
lost
won
one.
one.
She won one of them.
She told me she did, I think.
Yeah, I just didn't. No, that did throw me off a tad. Just because
She's
it was
she's
drastic.
confident.
Yeah, because
She's
in the
confident.
beginning, like I didn't have a single word with her. After it was like, so you're the winner, huh?
So do
Yeah.
we want to go after Jessica right now?
I don't know. I think I'll feel
I feel
bad.
like I'm not gonna. No, I'm not.
But
gonna,
I mean,
I'll be
it's a
frank. I
game.
think that I would be okay with the Rose nomination on her.
Yeah. I mean, it's a game.
And plus, I mean, I feel like
Exactly.
from-
Someone has to get nominated.
From the strategic point of view, she has played before and she's won before.
So I'm saying she's a strong player.
She knows what
She's
she's
obviously
doing.
vocal and good communicator.
But my question is right now: is she going to have made enough of an impact where people will be willing to vote no,
I think.
or willing to vote to
I mean,
keep her or not get rid of her?
I
Because we don't
think
want to waste
they.
it.
I think they would be inclined to vote her out. So the tulip, I'm thinking, give to 2 of our alliance members.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't get to vote this round, so that kind of sucks. But I think everyone would be okay with getting Jessica out. So I think it'd be easy. But
That
they
be-
can later use it if we need it.
I don't know if both giving them a seed and an extra vote right now. I think that might be selling a little bit too hard. We
I
might
was
be
gonna say,
putting
I
too
don't
much
want it to be.
power.
I don't want it to be obvious either.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to do it all together.
Also,
I mean, I can go
if you're-
give 2 people in our alliance.
Well, okay. How
I
about
mean, they
this?
might talk.
Well, I was
How
gonna
about this?
say, maybe blocking. So one of their votes, so they get it later, and then if we are going after Jessica, blocking one of
Jessica.
her teams or blocking.
I don't know if she's
blocking
close
one of her
to you. I
teammates.
think she's close to you. I'll have to
Well,
find out.
whoever's on her team wasn't Ava on her team.
But I don't know if that necessarily means,
They're Allegiant.
yeah. I'll have to find out.
So I tried talking to Brock a good bit right after the challenge and stuff, and he said he feels good about us and Ross. And he's wanting to work with purple and red. And honestly, initially that wasn't my first thought. I didn't want to, but they're in power, so
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we might have to push that a little bit and get the other reds on board with it so we can be safe.
Heard that. I need to recall who's on red. You know what? There's a notebook for a reason.
Seth and Kelby.
She was the first person to introduce herself to me, but then we just like vibed after that.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know.
I feel decent with Mox. I'm hoping we can get some good one there. Yeah, it's just Seth is the question because he does 2 nominations.
I was the team captain for John Michael and Jessica.
Gotcha. Cool. What brings you to our court?
Not the court.
Because I've spoken to everyone but y'all.
Do y'all think I have an idea what y'all are gonna do?
We're farming it. We're farming an idea.
We're thinking, we're brewing, we're stewing.
Hey, exactly.
Yeah. That being said,
we're having a chat.
We're malleable individuals. We're willing to
Always.
Also, it's
Especially so
hard.
early
It's
in
the
the
first
game.
round.
I know.
You know?
We don't.
No one knows everyone.
No, no
Exactly.
one knows everyone.
Yeah.
So it's like based off of just first impressions.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is
It's
tough.
tough.
Which is
It's
terrible.
tough. You have to be, you know, it's a game though. You know,
Sure.
it's all in the game.
But yeah, as the greenhouse people, we have some things to offer, and we're willing to listen to what others have to offer as well.
Yeah. What deal can we make?
Well spoken. Well put. Well spoken.
Are you uncomfortable with anyone in the game, or
No.
Any bad blood?
No bad blood with anyone.
or do you just get like an odd vibe from someone?
I don't want to speak ill of anyone.
No, yeah. I'm
That's
just.
smart.
No, this is
I
from
can step out the room.
This is from
Right.
a competitive point of view.
No,
In 2 months, people will see this.
rather than having people that I'm uncomfortable with, I have people that I'm very comfortable with, and
Gotcha.
I think that they're just likable people that
Yeah, right.
I would want to stick around in the game.
Right. Who are you
So
most?
you,
Cool.
John Michael, Jessica as well.
Got you.
Um,
Solid group.
yeah.
True.
What's her name? The other girl.
Ruby, Victoria.
Kim?
Yes, Ruby.
Kim.
Ruby. Yes, and Gavin, and that's like pretty much it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I spoke with Gavin as well. Really, I like Gavin.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he seems.
Cool guy.
That's the problem. Is like it'd be so
Everybody-
much easier if like someone was like
I was about to say, if
or
Yeah.
someone was just came in like.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
if somebody came in late or something.
Well, that was our
We had to
plan.
earn it. No, we
So-
had to make up for it.
So I will say-
the target was already on our back.
It was.
Walking in.
Perfect.
It was. We were like, okay, the people who were late, cut.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
man,
that's how you feeling.
That's how I'm feeling. But I love y'all now.
absolutely.
Here we are. I was about to say, we're some competitors.
I was about to say.
Another thing that maybe y'all can consider is putting up someone as like a pawn, basically, someone that y'all do trust and that you know everyone likes them, so that no one's really gonna vote for them, and it
Right.
just makes the decision less difficult about like
Yeah.
filling
Yeah.
the spots.
Putting up
100%.
really likable people.
That's a good plan.
yeah,
that's
for sure.
That's not.
And like you also help them out because they get a seed.
Yeah.
So if it's people that you trust, you
Yeah.
know that seed could eventually be returned to you.
Absolutely.
It seems like I'm trying to get on the block right now. I'm not. I don't really want to be that
So
person.
you're telling us you
You're
want to be a
trying to
pawn.
So I spoke to them, I said a lot of words, and I tried to convince them to keep certain people. The number one person that I want to stay in this game is Gavin. So I slipped it in there that Gavin's a cool guy, I feel comfortable around him, and they said that they like Gavin too. He's a cool guy. So I was like, okay. The words, they just spew out of my mouth. I started saying, well, maybe you should like nominate someone who is, like vibing with everyone, like no one really dislikes them. And they were like, you? And I was like, I didn't want to say like, oh no, not me, because then that makes me look like I'm like trying to throw other people onto the chopping block.
You say what you say. You say something.
She said she's close to Jessica.
Yeah, I don't like it. So that was gonna be the first thing that I was gonna say was that I did admire that she came up almost with an olive branch because I gonna lie,
what?
I could like not an olive branch, but I could tell she did not like that I took her block. It was good. But when we won, go outside.
You gotta get
hey,
nice.
Seth. Yeah, no, she was very nice.
Yeah.
That being said, again, really admire that she came
Right,
up
me
here
too,
with
me
that.
Bold,
But
I like it.
with
Well, smart
with
move.
her being so, and I love that we asked that question because she showed who she is allegiant
Well, that's
to.
why I wanted to ask.
I feel like her and Jessica are like
Close.
have a little core.
Probably.
I like the idea of nominating Ross because Ross is likable. He is like what we were saying about putting someone like a
But girls
Perrin.
might see him as an athletic threat. That's
true.
usually what happens.
That's true.
Athletic guys get booted or targeted.
They do. Oh no, I've seen it. Survival.
And especially
so,
like with good social skills. and
So hear me
stuff.
out. We have 3 total nominations to give out, one of which will not give a seed.
Right.
I
So
feel
we're
like
kind of in agreement with the roses for
Jessica. Jessica. And then I also have a tiebreaker, which I feel like whatever decision we make, let's test this alliance. If Purple says they want to be allies with us, let's let them know what we're doing and tell them to vote
Yeah, I
with
think
us.
we need to bring them in.
Who's that?
And
Purple.
The purple.
Yes.
But also, did we want to include Gavin and Caleb, or like how strong was that conversation?
I didn't have a very strong conversation with them, but I also feel that Gavin and Caleb are not.
They're not
fickle
enemies.
people.
They're not enemies.
No, and I think like because they didn't get put in a group, they're at a disadvantage, and I think they'll scrounge for
I was gonna say,
anything.
the fact that we have.
They don't
But
have,
also,
yes, we can
we don't know
bring
what's
them
happening
into our orbit.
downstairs.
So we
either.
need to have some conversations.
I think the other purples and
So I want to
didn't
give
he,
them.
maybe?
So we do want to give
Oh,
them.
Kim.
So we could let that team know, and then let Kim know that look, we don't feel that you pose a chance. Like we feel that you do not have a target on your back. So we're nominating you because we want to give your team a seat.
Yeah.
You know, we want Purple to have a seat because they don't have one.
Yeah, and the dudes would be a better risk to get voted or get
Wait,
voted.
Purple doesn't have a seat. I think Purple has a seat.
I don't think Purple has a seed. I
No,
talked to them.
Jessica's team doesn't have a seat. That's
Oh,
great.
that-
Jessica's team said they don't have a seed. I
They
don't
said,
think
they said we said we could get a seed.
I think they might be lying. I think they could be lying.
I've seen in a season where it's situational
Mhm.
after a seed, but the weird thing is that they wouldn't tell us what the situation was.
So these two, Sunflower, we're gonna go 1 to Kim.
That's what I said. That's what I think we need to figure out is the other Sunflower vote that
Then
gets a seed.
This one is gonna go to Jessica.
Yes.
And then your 2.
I'm thinking bank Ava, and then we need to figure out who else is close to Jessica.
That's a good plan.
But
So
we'd be
so from
giving them an
here-
extra vote, though. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I feel like it needs, but close to Jessica, but not on her team.
Are y'all competing for seed or immunity?
Immunity. So I immunity because I already have a seat. It'll be suspicious if it'll be like really weird if I went for season 91 because then I have 4 seats.
Yeah.
And it's like I ain't trying to do that to myself right now. So I was like, I'm just
Yeah.
going for immunity because I mean like who doesn't want to be safe first round?
I went for seed.
Yeah, okay.
Like my team got a seed, and like in our heads we're like, this seed is like for all of us, you know.
But at the end of the day, only one person can spend it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with Gavin. Like we're sharing the seed, but like
It's like I trust them, and I think that like with it being passable and stuff, like I do trust them, but also I need to get something.
yeah. But you're
and-
playing for seeds, right?
Huh?
You're playing for seeds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm not a player that people are looking out for yet, so I feel like immunity is not something that I need yet. Yes.
Yeah. Do we know where they are?
They're upstairs.
Upstairs.
But aren't people
Like-
talking to them right now?
I think so.
Did you already talk to them?
I tried to, but they said, let me finish our diary confession. I was like, okay.
Okay.
But it was early on. Like, I went pretty much like 5 seconds after they went up there. But I'm looking to go back in there eventually,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I do want to chat with them before.
yeah.
I know neither of them,
Yeah.
so I don't really know.
Yeah, no,
where
they're
my
definitely
guys
the clear targets for every single person.
Except they got
Yeah.
Yeah.
greenhouse.
I'm confident that Kelby told them that they were the targets, and that's why like they are in the positions that are completely immune. You know, because like I don't know, why would they take that? I feel like Kelby would have it. You know.
I don't think Kelby wants to rock the boat.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think so.
That might be true.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our court.
Yes, yes.
So we are here giving audience and whatever you guys would like to approach us with, you know.
There he is.
Okay,
I was just laying down in your bed.
It's the HOA
Just
room.
waiting. You need some grapes.
You didn't bring the grapes?
I'm so sorry.
And we need somebody with a big fan too.
Yes.
Well, how are you doing, Kim?
I'm good. How are you? I
Doing
haven't
good.
met either of y'all yet.
Yeah, I'm Brock.
I know. Nice to meet you.
I love your sweater.
Thank you. Abercrombie.
Are you your team purple?
Wait, really?
Yeah. Great quality.
Big Abercrombie guy over here. But we
Yeah.
feel much better, at least Brock and I, because
Yeah.
we definitely felt that there was
Yes,
a target.
we wanted to
Yeah.
apologize to start off with.
No,
And
she
I
didn't
did
say
already
that.
tell them. I said
No, she already. Yeah, she already.
I did already
And we
tell
know how
them.
you people
It was
are.
like the target was there.
The target was absolutely there.
What?
Yeah. I also feel bad because like I feel like I'm coming up to talk to you guys. It looks like because you just won the greenhouse, but also I didn't get a chance to talk to you. You showed up at the second. No, but it's also
you guys being in the greenhouse the first
like Brock,
time,
I
flip that
didn't
feeling.
talk to
Now
you.
we all feel like we have feelings.
Yeah, no, we definitely was a. Claire was like, the nerve to show up 3 hours later.
That's a one.
I know. Everybody is light and airy and fun, which is good and also super scary, right?
Yeah.
Because I know this is a competition.
I was gonna say, no one's intense.
What did y'all play?
We actually, it wasn't a game, it was like a situation
Okay.
where like it wasn't a hint, it was like a if then situation. So like we got a thing of like if this happens then this person, you know, yada yada.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can we ask you what that was?
Mm-hmm.
What's that situation?
It was if one of us gets on the block. If one of us gets nominated for.
You guys.
Then y'all get the seed.
As a team, collective team seed.
Well, it's not. It's the person who got nominated gets nominated. It's if one person, if that person, like we had to select one
So it's like,
person.
it's almost a thing to where if you get a sunflower too, you get 2 seeds from getting nominated, which is like that's significant to get 2 seeds in 1 vote.
Can we ask who was the decided upon person?
I am skeptical.
Okay.
For
that's
announcing
fair.
that, just
That's fair.
because.
Gotcha.
It was you?
Yeah, and with me, like, so you said, like, what game did you play, but I also played Greenhouse Season 2.
Yeah.
And they have the Linus flytrap that y'all read about.
Okay.
And that was a lot more obtainable in Season 2, and it was cheaper. And on the first round...
They got you out.
Yeah. It's like a team of girls, like, they rallied up their seeds and got me, and I was a greenhouse, but they... Linus flytraps
it's like anybody.
trumps the greenhouse. And so then I got out anyway.
Oh wow.
It was insane.
That's like
cool.
Yes, I know. I was
Thanks for trusting us.
Yeah,
we appreciate your
and I'll
trust.
tell you honestly, yeah. But that's all it was. So yes, I'm coming here to say I have no intentions.
Ties, yeah.
I have no ties, intentions currently. Of course, with Ava and John, I really do like them. Yeah, and we have that situation. But that's like an if situation.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
Any questions for
Sadly,
us?
I have no other advantages, so I can't like offer up anything. I don't have anything.
You're good.
Yes,
No.
but I am a really, really great team player, and I really, really am good at the games. So like I'm stable, like no shaking. Okay, I shook it all out.
When we spent that whole time talking, waiting for the last people to show up, I kept thinking in my head, I was like, Dylan, Ross, and I shit you not, Dylan, Ross, and Kim. I was like, I love these three. I want to talk to them.
Yes.
And then I saw you two up there, and I was like, oh fuck. I waited too long to talk to them. I didn't want to make it obvious, like me only talking to you guys in the beginning, but I feel like just on how we clicked in the beginning, like our personalities and everything, I really like you three.
Yeah, I'm about it too. And to be honest, I was trying my hardest. I talked to
Brock.
So I was sucking up. Don't get me wrong. I was trying to get some flavor. So I was talking to him, and he really likes Caleb. And he said he was looking to try to protect you and Caleb, because
Really?
y'all are
Okay.
partners, and then me, Kim, and Ross, because we're the tribe, or not tribe, but group together.
Okay, so he likes your group. Just
Well, he likes me at least. I don't know. I think he also could have been lying to me too. And he's initially, from what he was talking to me about, maybe looking at Jessica.
Jessica. Was it she first voted out season 2?
I think so.
Oh my god. Okay.
But yeah, so I'm really just trying to ensure that I'm safe and the people I like are safe more than who I care about goes out this door.
Yes.
I feel guilty if she goes out the
I know,
first door.
so would I. I love all the people in there. It makes it so hard. I was hoping there'd be someone I disliked, but I actually really, I mean, other than the 2 guys who showed up late, who of course are in the
100% they would have been the first booth. And fucking, what's, Kelby?
Kelby, yeah.
I'm confident she told them that they were the targets if they weren't. Like, 'cause
Really?
all 3 of them, there's no way that Kelby wouldn't take the power there. There's no way. I will say, I offered Brock protection if I were to win power next cycle, and I'm going to keep 2 then. But only to Brock.
Okay, yeah.
I got to talk to Brock immediately after our conversation earlier with them, and we talked one-on-one, and he told me he feels really good about working with me, you, and Kim.
Okay.
And he's going to try to unite us in red. But I will say, I've also heard someone from Green Victoria say that someone from else on our team, I don't remember who, there's a union between red and green.
Yeah.
So they might be just telling that to every fucking team. I'm hoping we can kind of push the target towards gray.
Who's the grays?
That's Jessica, Ava, and John Michael, I think.
Okay. Is there a particular reason?
Simply because he's already said something about greens, and they've already said something about purples. That means the other targets left are grays.
Process of elimination.
Or the unclaimed people, but they loved them. Like, they wanted to take those people in, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
Gavin told me that he's going to try to talk to me, you, and Kim individually, but he also likes us. So...
Oh, yeah, Gavin. Yeah.
I think we can consider Gavin an ally for now.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Do you have anyone that, like, you think is, like, hypothetical? Let's say we win power next round. Do you have anyone that you would particularly want to put up, or would it just be like, hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get there?
It's probably going to be one of the greys, just because, like, I don't want to take the shot at people that perceived as, like, the top dogs right now. Because then that just puts target on my own back.
Right.
They obviously can win competitions.
And everything could change if they put you and me up.
Yeah.
Or me, you, and Kim up. Like, okay, clearly.
We have an enemy then.
Right.
But as of right now, I'd probably say someone from the Greys.
Okay.
No particular reason. They're great people.
Yeah.
Love them. But process of elimination, we got to boot someone.
That's right.
I originally, when we were this morning, I thought John Michael was, like, really well connected with everyone. And, like, everyone was eating him up. I don't know. I just getting those vibes.
I feel like we had quite a few personable people. Like, no one is really, like, socially awkward as far as I can tell. And so it's gonna be a lot of who can out charisma the others, at least in the beginning phase before kind of lines are drawn.
Yeah. We're done with the teams, but we're still rocking with our teams.
I chose you and Kim for a reason.
Yeah. I feel good.
And so I'm not gonna, if I get power next, turn on you or Kim. That's just not
dumb. That'd be dumb.
Right. It's not up for debate. So I feel comfortable with the people who were on my team, which was Dylan and Kim. And I feel like everyone I've talked to is pretty nice. And so I'm just gonna ride the nice wave until that wave doesn't carry me anymore. And then I'll make a change. But for now, I'm just gonna keep on. I want people to view me as friend first, ally second. Because it's hard to vote out your friends. You don't want to hurt your friends' feelings. And so if I can keep on hopefully ingratiating myself with everyone, we'll do that until we can't do it anymore. And then we'll adjust. I just think it's probably too early to start making something that's concrete. I want it to be a little bit more fluid for now. But at the same time, I want to lock in as much as I can to other people's top, pick a number, 5 or 6 or whatever. Because the more people's top whatever I'm in, the lower chance I have of going up. So that's the game we're going to play for now.
So I just wanted to let you guys know that I really liked all of you. I feel like I was clicking with you instantly in the beginning when we were all just doing icebreakers, getting to know each other. But I didn't want it...
You ready?
Yeah.
1 second.
Okay. I didn't want it to be too obvious that I was trying to strategize with you all, so I was going to wait until after. But then unfortunately I picked teams right then and there.
Yep.
But I don't take it personally. Just know, like, looking forward, I have all your backs.
I have no issues with anyone here, and like especially here. Like I have no issues with anyone, but I especially don't have any issues with anyone here. So
I think we all have great minds. We have great minds for this game too, and we'll be good working together.
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good talk.
I'll update them on what we did up there.
We basically just asked, like, do y'all have an idea of what you're doing? And they were like, yes, we're like forming that, but it could change. Like we're open to like hearing people's cases and whatnot. And they said it's going to be difficult and they feel horrible because like no one wants to be the first to go, but it has to happen. So I did bring up the suggestion of having like 2 people that they want to exit the game and like 2 people that they think people would vote out, and then having maybe 1 person that everyone likes, like absolutely no one would vote for them. That was just an idea I threw out because...
Were you like offering yourself up?
In a way, like I didn't mean to, but I wouldn't be mad if it was me.
Caleb's your teammate, correct?
Oh, yes, Caleb. Yes, me and Caleb.
Gotcha. Has he spoken about any conversations he's had?
Oh, no. He hasn't said anything.
Okay. Definitely want you 2 to talk about this. Okay. But I did have a conversation with Mr. Caleb earlier, who said he'd be willing to work with us, and he said your team might be willing to work with us.
Okay. Yeah.
So
me and Caleb, once we were the last 2, we decided we're like really good for each other.
Gotcha.
So whatever he does, I'll stick with him.
Gotcha.
So
So yeah, we will definitely continue talking to Mr. Caleb and you as well, obviously.
I think that could be good if you guys are like, I mean, you're at the top right now at the greenhouse, but if you were like thought of as outcasts when you first got here for showing up late, we were thought of as outcasts for the last year we picked.
Yeah.
So like all of us.
And I'm here.
And you're our leader.
The best of us all, the model team.
That I killed me.
That I killed me.
But I do like that. You're good with that too?
Yeah.
100% dude.
So yeah, definitely. I mean, if you have anything you particularly want to tell us, you know, as,
Yeah,
as
is there
the
anyone
council.
rubbing you?
But for the moment, I mean, you kind of know where our minds are.
Okay.
Look for us. We'll look for you.
That's,
So
yeah, I'm.
You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours, type of thing.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you're uncomfortable with? Or like just get negative
Give me red
vibes?
flags, anything like that.
That really sucks because like everybody in this
It's
town
good. I
is
like it.
fantastic. Yeah. There's just some people I haven't clicked
Talk
with
to,
as
or-
much.
yeah.
Right now, the pleasantries are out of the way. I'm kidding. But
I know like the people I do really. I don't know who I don't like. The people I do
Right.
really like that group of 3 with Kim, Ross.
Yes.
Okay.
They're also
funny enough, they're also in our orbit.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah, so it'd be us.
I also really
I
like,
did.
I didn't mean to cut off, but I really like Kim's energy. We didn't even talk to her one-on-one.
We need to have a one-on-one with her.
100%.
I think it would be like us 8, but I think we need to keep it.
Keep it low key. We don't need to be seen all
But
together.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're tracking. I love that you mentioned
And
that.
that's the
age.
majority. We're the majority.
That is
We can
fantastic.
keep
'Cause
each
I
other
talked to
safe.
Dylan about that earlier, and I told him I liked Kim and Ross a lot from when we were talking in the beginning.
They're cool.
And
They do not at all give like any kind of, not that anybody gives backstabbing vibes, but especially them.
No.
They really like. I
They
feel
seem
like
like genuine.
no,
Yeah.
Ross, Kim too. You know, I genuinely Dylan. You know, they all seem very solid.
Definitely, definitely talk with
do you
Caleb.
want me to
Yeah.
start telling
Yeah,
the people
start-
in that group?
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
but like,
Keep it low key,
we-
but
we-
let the whispers out.
Okay, yeah.
Low key.
You know,
I'm not gonna say anything official.
Don't make it obvious.
They are super open, and personally, like with it being the first round, like I didn't have anything to offer them. Like I have no seeds. All I got is my abilities. And personally, like they are looking for like a connection, and I think that's what made me feel. Like that's what makes me feel the safest.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being
I agree.
personable.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. So. Yeah, I was like, I don't have no physical advantages to share, but I can do this and that kind of stuff. I did share with them because they were asking about like our takeaway, our seed hint, and so I told them that it was all situational and stuff. Yeah, and basically that they wanted to know who it was. I didn't tell them the situation, but I told them that I was a troublemaker. Okay. I'm sorry, but it was like that's the only thing I have. Like it's so stupid.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you did
Yeah.
the right thing there.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's the finest word?
Hey.
Joking. Password both of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you talk to them already?
No. Is everyone here just waiting to talk to them?
Well,
Yeah.
I think my challenge. I saw
Yes,
the
I
challenge.
do.
Yeah. When I spoke to them in there, they said that they like truly like everyone here so much,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
The decision, whatever it is like definitely not personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also
Yeah.
like a compliment. Like they're trying to pick out strong
Yeah.
people, I guess.
Yeah.
I think first noms are always like just kind of, it's the easiest to get away with because you don't know people as well then.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
moving forward, they're gonna have an enemy.
They actually did tell me that they're nominating the people who smelled the worst.
No! Oh, girl, no!
Deodorant.
Oh, I'm gonna start hooping and hollering. They probably heard that.
Do you have anything else?
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
would like to
chilling.
speak with you, and I know John and Michael's somewhere close, but I want to speak with my Gray real quick before nominations.
I'll slide up.
Alright, that's later. Okay.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. So you like told them everything?
I told them that it was with trouble and it's a situational thing, and I did specify that it was like one person. Like if one person gets put on the block, then like other people.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was specific. Yeah. And then they act like who's the person. Oh my God. So I guess I did tell them everything.
Did you say it was you?
I did.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you told me this before I go in and talk to them and like give them like a fake story. Then they would not like that.
Yes. And I wanted to tell you because I am sweating about it because that was what we agreed on. But in there, like when they were like questioning, it was hard. It was hard. So I just want to be honest that those were the only people I told though.
And also they're gonna trust you more if you told them the actual truth.
Yeah. And I'm telling you the actual truth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, trust and believe. They might put me up as a nomination, like seeing that situational, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So but I'm being honest with you, and you have your turn, and I'll say the same thing to John.
Okay.
You know, just telling him because it was just them. Yeah.
We're putting together. I mean, we have our coach
Put a
right
band
here.
together.
We really like you guys' team. I mean, we were already solid, sold on Ross and Dylan from conversation.
Yes.
And I mean, we're definitely, you know, we want to kind of have you
Yeah.
in that.
Oh, thanks,
in
guys.
that
Yeah.
space. You know, you definitely just. Yeah.
Dylan and I had a whole conversation after the greenhouse session about possibly bringing some Team Red, Team Purple alliances into the field. And those two guys are definitely on board.
Yes.
We've spoken to them. So we wanted to invite you into the.
Yeah, everybody's on board right now. We
circle.
also have Caleb and Caleb and Dylan.
So we will. So with our alliance, we will command a majority of the vote.
So we would have
Yeah, Caleb and Dylan.
we would be 8, so we would be majority.
To give up, because he gives out
Because that's the
seeds.
thing, these get seeds.
Yeah.
And that's why we want to give you guys a seed.
Yeah.
So
We should
either,
figure
so
out
that's the
who.
thing, it's because we want to do, like Ross, we want to make, Ross is very friendly. Don't think he would get out, but she mentioned he's an athletic social male. If we put him on the block, he could pretty much, but the thing is we have a majority. So the thing is we want to give you guys one of those. We were going to block Ava, who's allegiant to, to start from the beginning, we're going to do our non-seed nomination.
The Rose.
For the Rose for Jessica. And Ava's allegiant to her just from the conversation we had. So we're going to block Ava's vote and then block Caleb or Gavin's vote. Just because they don't have any allegiances to any
Give
team.
them a back vote.
Yes, then we know we have their vote
But then
because
we'd
they're
have to
core.
remember that Ava has a bank vote.
She
But-
would-
But she's still losing Jessica, who's voting with her.
Exactly.
That's
Right.
taking
And
her
we're
away
still
from the coalition.
8, so
Yeah.
I think it'd be fine.
We have
Now,
numbers.
and then so that's no, we have the blocks covered. We have this. We're just and then one of these we're pretty sure.
Who did we
We
want
have
to
to-
give?
We need to have a conversation about because one of these we
need-
know
yeah.
is going to give to like one of you 3, so that way y'all get the seed. And
Then we have to figure out
I was
someone
gonna
else.
say maybe the other one we just
Like a
kind of be
random?
almost like just make it arbitrary, just whoever.
Yeah.
You know, just put someone up that we haven't really, had too much of a connection to. That's not in our 8, but that's also we're not, not Ava.
But I'm saying we have the vote, so it would be advantageous to give that seat to a purple.
Yeah, make it look more like we're not together.
Because I mean,
That's where our head's at. So if you get the nomination for something like that's
Yeah.
why. That's why. Because
Yeah.
we definitely want you.
but we will
I
communicate
trust
that
y'all.
before.
Yeah. So if you want to maybe tell our alliance the plan, because I feel like
Be
we're gonna have
subtle.
to just keep saying it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Get
Y'all want to let me know that one of us is nominated?
Yeah, we will.
Y'all can
Of
just
course.
do y'all can just
Gotcha. Something like that. Yeah. That time.
Seth and Brock are working hard to find their footing after their late start. How will their new majority alliance fare in the game? Who will be nominated? And what will happen in the first auction of the season? Find out next time on The Greenhouse, Season 4.